you hear me? I don't know. Oh, okay. I think I'm unmuted. Listen, I'm sorry I'm late, but I'm here. We're here to talk about we're somehow here to talk about Charlie XCX's I think this is her official film debut. Actually, hang on a second. Um, we have something here. Let me see. Okay, looks like the sound is working. Okay, let's dive in. So I just saw this film, okay? And now listen, I love Charlie XCX, okay? I love music, okay? I've never been this close. I've never been this close to her face before, but I love her music. The score she did for Bottoms is magical. She's doing Wuthering Heights next, right? Weirdly, I've never listened to Brat Summer. I'm not gonna lie to you. And this movie is a mockumentary during. It's a mockumentary about an alternate reality version of 2024's Brat Summer Tour. Now, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think so. Transformers 4, I think, is a hunk of dog shit, right? Um, and I gave Transformers 4 a 4 out of 10. Okay, you know the one with Marky Mark where he's got like the football, right? Okay, so just paint a picture. Okay, that was the 4 out of 10 for Transformers 4. The moment I would say is a 4 out of 10. Um, certainly better than Return to Silent Hill or Shelby Oaks recently, and certainly better than Jay Kelly films that made me irrationally angry. But I would still say that this is bad. Now, I will say it's kind of adorable that she's taking such a like a literal 2 hour unserious jab at herself and her past tour. Like it's literally just her trolling herself and the concept of Brat Summer, which I guess that's admirable, that's commendable, sure. But I feel like if you were gonna make a movie like this, why not go bigger? No, I mean, if you're gonna make a film like this, like you would think. And Alexander Sarsgaard, he works as a decent band-aid for this movie, but the movie still bleeds out. Okay, there's just wounds all over the place, flaws all over the place. Rachel Sennett is in there for a second, and I think she literally just came into the film and did like a line of coke, and she was just like Bobby or almost said Chili. She said Charlie, and then she just like left. She had like this little bop. So she and Alexander gave me some hope that maybe like I would enjoy the film more, but no, it's just a bunch of mundane bullshit. Like a bunch of mundane moments stitched together with attempts at humor that just don't work for me. Um, but there's this whole storyline with a brat a brat credit card that's only meant for like gay people to use, right? And they just this extended gag. I mean, I get what they were going for, but it just didn't work on me. It just didn't work on me. There's this whole section of the film where there's this whole section of the film, right, where that is dedicated to like Charlie getting canceled because people found out about the launch date for this credit card, and they were like, "Oh my god, you're making a credit card for gay people, right?" So like she gets canceled online, and dog, and there's a moment, there's a moment, there's a moment with Anthony Fantano, dog. I'm gonna collapse my ribs. There's a moment with Anthony Fantano where he's like, he's on screen. And he's like, you know what? I'm Brett Summer. I had it at a 10. I'm bringing it to a 3. I cannot explain to you. Are we still streaming? Are we doing okay? I cannot explain to you how atrociously fucking cringe this was. I do love the melon, but this was just atrocious. Like he's in there at the beginning of the film too for a second. I forgot what the fuck he was saying. I think literally he was just like Brett Summer, woo, or something like that. Okay, maybe he didn't do that, but he was at the beginning of the movie for a second. Oh boy. I just lost where I even was. This movie is terrible. And then like I don't think it's doing very well critically. It can't be. If this was at like a 90% on Rotten, I'd probably fucking kill myself. And then the opening to the film. The opening to the film is trash. I want to say like the first 60 to 60 seconds to like 3 minutes is fucking trash. Are these spoilers? I don't really care if these are spoilers. It's not even like that kind of a film, whatever. But the opening minutes to the film, right? Like the first thing you see, I should probably leave this in my head in case something fucking. But the first thing you see, literally, is just like Charlie just like spitting towards you. Like I don't know if that was just pure saliva, or maybe there was like a lot of water in that. But like it was just so voluminous. It just Jesus Christ, what? And then like she's I guess exotically dancing, and there is this like strobe lighting that is just like going on and on and on and on. These flashing lights while she's like dancing around the smoke and shit. And I genuinely thought I was gonna have an epileptic seizure watching this film. That those opening minutes are so literally abrasive. I literally had to watch the movie just like this, just on the off chance I was susceptible to epilepsy, because it was that aggressive. I don't know if she did like a line of coke and she was watching Enter the Void by Gaspar Noé, and she was just like, oh, you know, and every time there's a title card in this film, the same like seizure inducing flashing effect is there, and it's just like, why? Was I supposed to read that? How was I supposed to read it when it's like changing colors like every half second? It's just like blinding my eyeballs. None of the humor worked. Not for no. Maybe I half chuckled once, but there's a lot of attempts at humor, bizarrely. Why wasn't it something? You know what it should have felt like? It should have been in the first opening minutes. This is what it should have felt like. They're testing some merch ideas, right? And they're testing maybe they're downtown on on the 14th floor of a hotel, okay? And they're looking at a parachute, a brat gay rainbow parachute, say, okay? And she's got it on, and she's like posing with it, and then like she accidentally presses a fucking button, or her assistant does, and then fucking deploys, right? And then breaks through the window, and then she's fucking like hanging out this like 14-story store. She said, why didn't they do something like that? Okay, if I had seen something like that, like there's like no CGI or something, I'd be like, oh my god, like Charlie. But no, this film doesn't have great ideas like that. I am sweating. Hold on. This movie's causing a short circuit. It's just a lump of shit. How are we doing over here? It's a lump of shit. And then there's gonna be people down in my comment section, and they're just gonna be like, "Oh well, like come on, Dro, like it's kind of okay, like it's not even that bad, like like it's all right, man, like I kind of like it, Brat Summer forever." It's like suck my dick, okay? No, what? There's this monologue during like one of the final scenes that just goes on and on. What in God's name was she even talking about? I think she was saying something. She was just saying something about Brad Summer. I don't know. I'm not sure what she was saying, but or I forgot. But there's this, the last monologue in the film from Charlie. Okay, that moment there. What? Okay, like what's happening in your brain when you were watching this scene? Were you watching this scene just like, oh my god, I'm just riveted. Like this is just so quotable. Like I'm calling mom about this when I'm getting home. Uh, and then it's so aimless and just meandering. I mean, again, like my parachute idea, like this should feel like some kind of Charlie's Tour meets Jackass meets the Spike Jonze kind of mind fuck imagery or something like that. A being John Malkovich kind of wacky, bizarre visuals, not this boring bullshit. Like the conversations inside of the interior of cars, like I just felt like I was almost unconsciously, involuntarily, like zoning out. That's how boring this was. So on that note, like I said, I gave it about like 4 out of 10. I thought it was quite bad. I mean, listen, maybe because I can already tell there's gonna be some fuck ass fan who's gonna be like, well, I don't think you're a human being. I think you should kill yourself. And it's like, it's like, all right, man. All right, maybe this is some kind of hidden masterpiece. Okay, maybe you'll go see this film and your life will be changed forever. Okay, um, but I just feel like most general audiences are gonna go see this film. Well, they're probably not gonna go see the film, to be honest with you.